Hello. My name is Grace. My OBS says that I am recording, but we have just gotten to that on both Twitch and YouTube. So, that's great. Hi. I'm sorry it's been over a week. I try to stream once a week, but let me do my official introduction. Hello, welcome to Plumba Cute. My name is Grace. So we are here, and I've made some updates to stream. As you can see, we have a larger cam to start with. I also made this intro video that is just does not seem to be working on my end right now. I don't know why. So I'm just not gonna worry about that right now. I also ideally have a break screen, but also we will have to see if that works. However, I'm ready to transition into game. So let's go ahead and get that started. We are here. I swear to God, if this crashes, I will be so upset. Okay. Everything's kind of loading in. I haven't exactly given it the time that I normally do. My apologies. I kind of decided I wanted to stream last minute because I got upset about something. On the internet, I learned about a story and I was like, oh, this is really depressing. But I ultimately decided, like, I want to play The Sims and this is fun to do. So I want to do it with all of you. So we have Nathan Sawyer getting up. We're going to have him take care of his basic needs. So we don't have to worry about anything. And then he is another artistic sim. So we're going to send him to do a medium painting to get started, right? While everyone else is still asleep. And if I recall correctly, Miss Erin here, we can go to Mingo's uterus. She is pregnant, which is very exciting for us, right? It's what we wanted. We also should this episode get to actually have enough money to build another house to ideally move out Nikisha and her daughter Chloe. So sorry. We do have Mitchell here, who is currently cheating on her with our founding sim, Dietrich, who they have been going at it. We can actually check her uterus and see how that's going. If we're okay. Yeah, she's not pregnant. So we'll have to get them to possibly woohoo more. But that is okay. We can try to achieve that in this episode since Dietrich is now officially an adult and is going to be an elder very soon. Which is terrifying. So let's keep going until until someone else wakes up. Apparently Nathan got to bed really early last night. All right, Miss Chloe is up. So I'm going to wake up Nikisha because she has more sleep than Mitchell did. And we're going to take care of the baby. So we're going to cuddle, chat, and then we can sit and feed. Because I know that's probably not looking the best. And then did we succeed with our, I would like to check if we've succeeded on our lovely potty training, but that requires us to have Chloe in our arms, it looks like. Or be at a different position of the toddler toilet. Everyone else is sleeping soundly. Yeah, we still need to potty train Chloe. So after we eat, Chloe definitely needs to be potty trained. And then we probably need to change her diaper. Change diaper. And then after that, I am going to put Chloe... Actually, we can click on her and see. She needs to learn how to walk still. So we can go ahead and put her in the walker afterwards. And Erin, our newest move-in to the household, is awake. We are again going to quickly take care of her needs. before getting leftovers. And then she wants to fish. Even though she hates the outdoors, she is an angler. So I am happy to send her to go fishing. So our last two asleep are, of course, going to be Dietrich and Mitchell. Yay. So, yeah. Nathan has improved his paintings to level 5, which is quite incredible. Very proud of him for that. Mitchell, Mitchell and Dietrich just need a little bit more sleep, and it's like technically not even that late in the day yet. And Chloe was just potty trained in time, which is very exciting. We're very happy about that. So yeah, quite incredible. And then Nikisha at this point, her needs are looking pretty well. So I'm going to save quickly since we've gotten everyone up. But then I'm thinking I will go ahead and have Nikisha. Her needs are pretty good except for hunger. Something that she can just garden instead of doing anything else, which will be quite helpful. Right? So we'll send her to tend to garden once she's done taking care of her babe. Then Mitchell will also wake up and he looks pretty good, so he can also tend to garden. And it looks like we did forget to sell things last night. So we can also possibly fertilize. Our stuff is pretty good quality, so I'm actually going to sell our harvest instead, because I find that to be most helpful for our money. And we do have a new mail person. We have Lydia Seaman here, who just delivered our mail. Very exciting. We'll have to see if we become friends with her and pair her up with anyone. But yeah, we have definitely Mitchell. I'm going to have Mitchell get up along with Dietrich. Dietrich, I would like for her to get up and, you know, use the restroom first. And then ideally get the mail and pay bills, and then also get, oh, we need another breakfast option. So she can also cook another breakfast option. So we will have her do that. Right? And I'm excited to see what has come in the mail. And hopefully the money that gives us, you know? That would be very exciting. But at least Chloe is doing very well with her walking, which is very exciting. Perfect. Okay. We are just gonna have Chloe go here. Chloe, you can't go to the edge of the lot. I know you want to explore an adventure, but you can't. You have limits. I'm so sorry. We can't just let you entirely, like, leave our household, unfortunately. And it looks like we are officially getting the notification that Miss Erin is pregnant. Very exciting. So that means her needs are all taken care of. We can look at pregnancy and family. None of these actually exist, so we definitely cannot do that. But it's very exciting. Oh, there's a baby thing? Oh, we can give the baby a kiss? Wait, that's so cute. Okay. Please continue fishing to give us money. And hopefully get your fishing skill, like, higher, so we could ideally, you know, send you to, like, catch angelfish one day. until then, Dietrich did fortunately get the mail. So we are going to sell all of our collectibles, of course. We actually want to own a venue. Girly Pop, do I have good news for you? That is definitely coming in your future. So we're going to go ahead and sell all of these. Oh, look at this star cut. The star cut is so beautiful. We have a magic gnome, which is great. Star cut ruby. Yellow sapphire. The luminous, which gets us 2,000. That is nice. And Akeisha did increase her gardening skills to level 8 now, which is very nice. Very happy about that. We also got a lot of... This collection helper has definitely come in handy with giving us a lot of money that allows us to sell, because now we have went from like 31k to now almost 50k, which is great. That's really helpful. So in terms of our money, we are definitely on set to build another house. However, I do want to stay in this household until Aaron like gives birth and everything, you know? And I'm thinking our 2 Sims are working on gardening. Once they're done, they're going to be able to shower, and then I'm just gonna like reverse their actions based off of, you know, who's been awake longest, right? So that should work ideally. Right? But Dietrich's needs are pretty much taken care of. I would love for her to, you know, like, not clean up. I would love for her to eat the great pancakes that she just made, since her hunger's relatively low. You know, I think that would be a very efficient use of our time, but maybe I'm just crazy. And we want to send her collecting again. Or actually, we could have her focus on her guitar skill possibly, because we could send Nikisha off lot, who is Mitchell's, you know, like, most official partner, since he has a child with her, to possibly have Mitchell and Dietrich woohoo some more to hopefully get her pregnant. You know, that would be a great ideal. But we'll have to see if that works. Right? Erin has improved her fishing to level 5, so she can use live bait, which is great. We also have the maid that we keep forgetting to fire, but that's fine. We can actually like use him. I'm sure he'll be useful here. And we also have our garden, which is now taken care of. We do have some dead plants we need to get rid of. Okay. So we can actually have Dietrich do that. You know, actually, does the maid do that? Is a great question. I want to see if the maid... Does the maid do stuff? Does the maid take care of these beautiful things? I have some questions. Okay, Nikisha was walked in on by the maid. Not great service, I see. So that's unfortunate. But Chloe did just learn how to walk! So that means the world just became a little bit bigger for this toddler. Perfect. That is great. Then... Okay, it does look like our dead plants are not necessarily any... Not any, like, fruits or something, which is what we prioritize. So we should be able to basically sell all of our fruits, which is great. That, well, yeah, we're almost at 50k, which is great. Awesome. Which means that the town is, like, this will be the second household that we're able to move out. And then we already have Aaron and Nathan that we can move out to. So that means we will be getting a variety of neighbors. Right? And then Mitchell here, we can sell our many garlics along with placing our lovely flowers in our flower arrangement. That is great. We also have life fruits are sell for less than I expected. And 5 money bags, which gives us a decent amount of money. And Nathan actually completed a painting already, valued at $77. Incredible. You can absolutely sell that, Nathan. And then his needs are looking relatively well. So I'm gonna have him paint again rather than chatting with someone. Right? I think that would be very helpful. So actually, Miss Chloe, our toddler here, knows every skill that she needs, which is great. Also, Nikisha has basically finished eating. So we're going to be able to send her out to do more fishing. So I'm going to send her to what I call Vampire Fish Lake. You know, because it gets us the most type of fish. And that will be very helpful for us when it comes to money, because I believe vampire fish is the most expensive fish that we can get. Right? And that will allow Mitchell and Dietrich to, you know, be able to do a little bit of flirting, which is exciting. I don't want you to play computer games, Mitchell. It'd actually be great if you could dispose of all dead plants, because it does not seem like the maid is doing that currently. Who knows why? But that will clean up our flowers, which will be nice. What are... Oh, our bell peppers are all growing at the same time. So now Lauren, the maid, is heading out. We could also probably try to set him up with someone eventually, but that is not our like biggest priority in terms of that. Instead, I'm gonna wait for... Oh no! Our apple tree is dead and I didn't catch it. We actually need... We already sold all our apples. Okay, well we have 1 apple tree left, which is good. So that means that should ideally allow us to get another... To be able to plant our 3 normal plants. To have that nice and orderly as we like it. So that will be good. So yeah. Awesome. Then once Mitchell is done, I would like him to do like... He is a romantic person. So maybe he will do like a flirt and then I know what romantic is, an embrace. And Miss Ma'am will stop playing the guitar. We don't need her to do that. We need her to try to get pregnant, basically. She does want to get pregnant, which is good. And she immediately wants to woohoo with Mitchell. Okay. And it is our... Whose phone is ringing? Is it Mitchell's? Oh my god, he actually has friends. He can answer the phone while he's thinking about the fridge. He's like, oh, give me a sec, give me a sec. Oh, Dietrich's getting sick. We want to give Angelica Newbie a death flower. Sure, if that gives us money, we have one, so why not? So Mitchell can go back to flirting and be like, I'm so sorry. Let me give you a massage. You know, let me apologize for that interruption. And he does want to hug her amorously, so we can make sure that we do that. Where is our amorous hug? There it is. And then Dietrich, she wants to serenade him, so let's click on her interactions. Is there a serenade in that way? It doesn't look like it. But she can do through the guitar, we're able to do a serenade, which is very good. Let's have him finish his interactions. Let's do this romantic serenade, girl. Accomplish your dreams and wishes. Like, you stayed over there, I'm gonna take out my guitar. It's like, okay. I'll do this great profession of love in front of my child or someone else. You know. But at least she is accomplishing her wishes. And I think at this point, she can go ahead and kiss him. Because we did what we want to do. And then we just want to have a full try for baby, you know?
Oh.
Oh, he feels so special. You go, sir.
Nappy.
So we're going to work on all that. Get these two woohooing, so there hopefully is a chance of conception. Perfect. And that will be very good for us. Then Mitchell can then work on like the flower. We're not gonna tell them what to do yet. They do need to woohoo. They can also woohoo like a couple times just to hopefully solidify it. I'm always one for reassurances. You know. But we can also have, after that, Mitchell could go fishing, or he could work on flower arrangements. Meanwhile, Dietrich does need to go collecting, and with the collection helper, that will be a huge plus. So I'm very happy about that. Right? Come on, we're ovulating for 2 days. You guys got this. I know you can conceive. I know you can conceive. Right? Again, we're just watching so we can hear the conceivement noise. Though that often does not really mean anything because, you know, mods and stuff, unfortunately. Yeah, we didn't even hear anything this time anyways. Why are y'all getting out of bed? You got other activities to do, sir? I didn't know you were busy. I thought you could, you know, woohoo again. Since, you know, you're already in that position. We want to do it a couple times for reassurances. Are you having troubles, you know? Because if so, that's okay. We just have to unlock the grocery store so we can get you some pills. It was, of course, a disappointing experience. But that's okay. Our town is, of course, full because we're working on unlocking our lots. Here's a conceivement noise. Very good news. And then let's just do one more. Just for funsies, right? And then also, you know, maybe get up their Kama Sutra skill. Right? That would be great. Miss Dietrich barely has, she doesn't even have one. You know? This is only like her 4th time woohooing and it's the 3rd in the same day. Alright. Let's hope that did some help for us. But now we're going to have Mitchell. He is going to work on flower arrangements, which will be very helpful for us. Meanwhile, Dietrich, I need for her to go collecting. So I'm going to do insects today, actually. Since we did do a lot of gems the other day, I want to give those time to populate. So I'm going to have us do insects. I want to take us over to the edge of town and be able to just comb through since we have this exact guide that is very helpful. Where are the bugs? Because the gems shine for me. Okay, here's the bug shine. Love that. It's very helpful. Okay. Yeah, so I hear... Oh, and Dietrich finally got the Kama Sutra skill. Very exciting. Okay. I saw the bug for a second. I'm gonna tell her to come here. Then we're just waiting patiently for me to catch another bug in this area. Here we go. So we're gonna have her catch that. And then we have another one down here. Much easier to find. Then we have one here. These ones are also being difficult. Here we go. And we also have one here. Perfect. So again, I need y'all to spawn and show up. Some ladybugs or cockroaches, whichever. I'm honestly not that picky anymore, right? Because some bugs are worth like $300, which is very helpful in terms of getting money, right? So we do, in fact, appreciate and love that. Obviously, we're not able to catch every single... Oh, we got a rainbow beetle. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew that was an option. Yeah. Now, part of the collection helper that I did learn is that you cannot collect every single collectible at once. You do have to leave some. So I'm probably gonna leave like the last one on the edge of town or whatever, you know? Because there needs to be at least one left so the collection helper like can work. And also, I think possibly like to spawn new ones, it might need an existing one. And Mitchell has improved his flower arrangement skill to level 4. Incredible. We're so proud of him. And he is still working on it. Okay. Perfect. We love that. Because getting more insects is being very helpful for us right now. And we do have Graciela Newbie. Is she coming for our... I'd be like, is she...
Aww,
she's coming for our collectibles.
Aww.
Evil. We got damn competition. Okay, that's not fair. Come on, Graciela. Damn. Okay, hopefully that's it from her. Because if not, we're gonna have to fight. I don't want to do that. Okay, so at this point, we do probably have to head back to this area to then go over here. Graciela!
Oh.
How dare you! How dare she? I'm so mad. Okay, she didn't get this one, surprisingly. It doesn't look like, so we need to wait for these butterflies to show. Girl, the hell? Graciela is being so mean to us. We gave her a house. She's the only reason that she has a lot. We bought her house for her. Damn, okay. She's just cruel like that, I see. It's fine. And we do have some bright ones here, which is nice. We also have one here. Oh, our queue is full. Okay. Collecting bugs, you know. So easy to get lost doing. Perfect. And then at this point, we should be able to start heading around this way to collect these items or insects. They are living things, not items. My bad. Right? We are catching a lot of cockroaches, which I am not particularly enjoying. But that truly is the risk that you run, I guess, you know? sometimes you do just catch a cockroach. I'm going to check in with our other sims since our queue is full and let them work on what they want to work on. So Mitchell can sell his flower arrangement. Then I would love him to actually work on doing some more. Nathan is almost done painting. Miss Erin is doing a good job fishing. Her needs look good, and so do Nikisha's. And then Miss Chloe is doing fine too. So let's wait here for Mr. Nathan to finish his painting, which happened really quickly. So we can sell. And then he actually does need to take care of his needs with a bladder. And then also a quick meal. And then he can actually hopefully go back to painting. So yeah. And Miss Dietrich is, I believe, heading out this way. So we have these ones to collect here that we'll need to get. And queue up, of course. See it? Awesome. Because the more insects we can get, the better for us. Hello. Where are the bugs? I found them. Okay, awesome. So that should handle this area. And then we do have some to collect over here. Awesome. Hello, hello. I'm pretty sure that's a ladybug, but who knows? And then some more light bugs. Awesome. And, ooh, there's a seed there. I don't know what kind it is, but we have decided that we're not collecting seeds anymore. There's a light bug. And then another light bug here, it looks like. Awesome. So then a rhino beetle, which is quite expensive. Very nice. We always appreciate that. Then I'm gonna go here, here, and then here. That's my plan. Obviously, we do need to do our collecting a little bit faster, though. So I'll increase the speed. So hopefully we won't do too much for her. So yeah. This collection helper is being a huge benefit to us. So I'm very happy that I did decide to spend money on it, right? Okay, so we have some butterflies here. 2 different types of butterflies. Awesome. And then we can go to this area in here. 2 different types of bugs. I am very interested to see, like, just how often the game, like, respawns things, you know? Because I've never really had to, like, pay too much attention to that before. Right? Because I haven't really done, like, collecting as much as I'm doing here to get, you know, all the money that we want. So we obviously haven't been catching a lot of insects, but like, if we go to our rocks and gems, there's one, and that's it. It's gonna take a while to, like, respawn all of them, which to me suggests that it is, like, a good idea to take multiple days to do things. Oh, you can check out the fish spawners. That's kind of cute. You'd be like, there's the fish. Okay. And then we do have seeds, which we should have a decent... We're not collecting seeds anymore. So that means that we'll hopefully create more seeds for, like, the next generation, right? But yeah, it is interesting how collecting does, like, impact the respawn. As Dietrich does more, it looks like Mitchell has again finished his flower arrangement. We're so proud of you. Would you like to, you know, do another way to get us money? Because that would be great, you know? Getting money is great. And you can go dumpster dive. You can, like, work on that stuff. Alright, Miss Dietrich has caught up on all her collectibles. We love that. She's over here. So we're going to, again, continue. Where's the shiny? It says it's like right along the path. Oh, here's the shiny. My bad. My lack of patience, I see. We're gonna send her to go here as we wait for these to spawn. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of bugs. Which is very interesting to see because I thought I was doing a pretty good job collecting the bugs, but no. Yeah, I see that shine. Here you are. Great. Okay. So, and it might actually take multiple days for, like, an amount of spawners to repopulate that, like, it's worth it for us to actually go collecting again. So, we might, because we have the collection helper tool to be able to do this more efficiently, might go collecting less, but get more collectibles on our journey. Right? That might just be how we do it, right? Just went in this area, should have covered that, so now we have this and this to get. And we're heading kind of back to our house now. You know? There is our bug. Awesome. And we do need her to ideally collect a little bit faster with the way that we're going. But that is, we can possibly put it on faster speed since everyone should be taken care of. I just can't exactly click bugs when we're in faster speed, which is an important thing to note. Okay. And I thought I saw something else when we came down here. No, I'm just making up things. Okay, awesome. Then we can head out this way. Ooh, I don't think we've caught anything that... Oh, that might... I don't think we've caught anything that looks like that before, so that's very exciting to me. And it is getting pretty late, so we do probably have to start taking care of everyone else's needs soon, unfortunately. But I'm gonna stock up on our queue first. I believe this is the last one we just did. I believe so. Sometimes we have this one here. Where are you? Again, I don't think we've caught anything like these before, so I'm very interested in it. Right? Okay, our queue is full, so now it is time to head back to the household and take care of everyone's needs. I'm going to save really quickly to recapture and remember all the collectibles we just got. And then we're going to set everyone up for night. That is our plan. So, first off, Miss Chloe here looks to be doing okay. Her father is, of course, here, so he's going to pick her up and put her, and does she... Her hunger is good, but she does need social, so he's going to interact with her and then allow her to basically go potty. I am clicking the incorrect buttons. Miss Erin, she is pregnant. We desperately need her to eat. And then she also has low energy. Oh, we should probably, like, tell Nathan that they had a child. So we should announce our news of pregnancy to him also. Which means, girl, the light switch just happened and, oh wait, Mitchell de Sabianto You are on my last nerve. Pick up Chloe. There's like, oh, I wanna toss Chloe in the air, and then immediately you put her in the crib. Not even the crib, the playpen. Men. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, and then I'm gonna put her down there so she can take care of her potty needs. Okay. While you are going to have leftover great pancakes, you also kind of need to use the restroom, and you can continue your arrangement and go to bed. Nikisha also needs to get home. She ideally also needs to eat. And then she is also set to go straight to bed. Nathan, I would love for him to finish his painting, but that is probably unlikely. Finish his painting, and then he's gonna talk to Aaron, and then finish his painting, and then go to bed. That is what I think is going to happen to be, you know, most efficient and everything. Right? Hey, Mitchell, why are you glitching out? Miss Chloe, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I have to instruct you to use the potty chair. Of course. Yeah, both of you are in each other's way. Could you, like, figure out how not to be? Okay. And now Nathan needs to stop painting to be able to talk to his partner. Awesome. Y'all are gonna figure that out. While Dietrich is continuing to collect. Let's see. What is Nathan's response to being told that he, you know, he's having a child? Have you tried not being pregnant? Girl. Go to Mingo's. Wait, what's the, like, ask, like, oh, why did you say that? Do you not want kids? Do you not want kids for some reason? And he'll be like, I do not want to have children. Ask her thoughts on having children. Stop being alluring and ask the questions I want. You can just say, I do not want to be involved in the child's life. Y'all are brutal. Okay. Okay, here we are with Miss Dietrich, who, of course, we do have more insects to collect, but it is getting very dark that I really cannot see them. So I think that it is a fair point on her to say, hey, let's just head back to the house and we can do some more bug collecting tomorrow. That is actually a relatively good point. Okay, what does Erin think about having children? She also did not want to have children. I'm so sorry, you two. I'm so sorry. Repopulation is important, though. They seemed like they were trying to, like, flirt and everything. So we can definitely have those two kind of, like, go at it, be all romantic and everything. Since, you know, they do seem to enjoy that, and then, like, they can woohoo. Did Nikisha break the damn sink? I believe she is the one who does have a little bit of repair skill. She has a handy and a 6. I'm gonna have her work on it. And Miss Chloe appears to be doing fine, which is great. So she can just hang out here. Miss Dietrich is home after her excursion. So I would love for her to actually make some more food. You know, we seem to be needing that. So we can definitely work on that. And her energy is low, so we should just put her to bed. I just feel like nauseous from unknown causes. Okay, hopefully that means she's pregnant, basically.
Dig.
Why are you playing tag with a pregnant woman? Nathan! Yes, exercise is important during pregnancy, but like, girl, y'all crazy. Okay, both of you just need to go to bed. Both of you are tired, so just go to bed. Like, damn, okay. I think Dietrich is going to finish her cooking, and then she is going to put Chloe in crib. Very important. And then, because at that point, Chloe should be starting to get like a little bit more tired than she currently is. And then we ourselves, then we don't have anything to send off. We can't like really sell any of these. But we do definitely need to sell all of our collectibles that we have gotten throughout the day and then save, so those are like locked in to our household inventory and stuff. So yeah, I am, oh my god, this rainbow beetle, ooh, it's so pretty and it pays so well. Or solve these damn cockroaches, of course. Hey Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell is gonna actually put his baby in crib. Okay, that's good, that's good. And we can also have Mitchell go here and just sell his flowers. And then he himself can go to bed. Perfect. We're gonna sell stag beetle. Okay. Then, of course, we have our fisherman's inventory to sell, which will also get us money. This is honestly one of the most, like, therapeutic parts of the day to me. It's just going through and being like, yep, let's check out all the money we got. Like, it's very soothing to me. Okay, awesome. So that is our collectibles for the day, and now everyone should be going to bed. And it's before midnight, obviously. Dietrich is most likely going to get up in the middle of the night to vomit. Hey, Mitchell, actually, instead of just going to bed, can you, like, help Chloe to sleep? That'd be, like, really cool if you did that. Then you could go to sleep. That would be, like, really nice. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Awesome. Everyone's asleep. Let's save. Okay. So it looks like Dietrich is pregnant, which is very exciting. Due to her random nausea. Maybe it's because of the cockroaches, though. Who knows? But then it would probably say because of the cockroaches rather than unknown cause. So I am very excited to see what happens. And of course, she is getting up in the night to vomit, as we knew would happen. She gotta run. And then she can, of course... Sorry, click the wrong button. And then she can, of course, go back to sleep. Perfect. A very well-managed household, and I'm very happy with that. Awesome. So I am going to take a quick break, just to, bio breaks and everything, and I'm going to try to do a break screen. Please let me know if it works. I'm going to be very curious, but I will be back in like probably a couple minutes. All right, see you soon. Hello, hello. I am back. Just want to slowly phase you guys into hearing my voice again since I know that it can be startling. It looks like, at least on my end and in my little previews I see, that my beautiful little rotating plumb bob animation is not working. Even have a video intro and it's just not working. I don't know what's going on, guys. It's just being a jerk to me. Okay. We are here back on the night. Let's play it a little bit faster. And excuse me. And let's wait for someone to wake up. I will have to figure out what's going on with that and why it's not working properly. Excuse me, I don't know why I have the hiccups so much. That's annoying. That's annoying to me personally. Graciela has, of course, published another book. And the morning is arriving. Dietrich is nauseous again. Damn. I am curious. She is pregnant. I'm so happy about that. Okay, that's great. Miss Chloe here is not looking so hot. I'm gonna get Nikisha awake because she, of course, has the fullest sleep. And Miss Chloe needs to eat. That is her priority. So let's go ahead and cuddle Chloe awake and then sit and feed with her. So that will be taken care of. Then the rest of her needs are looking really good. So we can probably just put her in the playpen. Meanwhile, Miss Nikisha herself, ideally after that, can work on tending to the garden. Right? And since Miss Erin wants to marry Nathan, Nathan has no such wish. Ooh. Interesting. I'm very intrigued. Okay. So we will try to have them have a ceremony. That will be very exciting. But let's see who will be in the next to wake up. I'm betting it's either one of these two because they went to bed earliest. Yes. So, since she is pregnant, I'm going to prioritize, her needs first. Damn it, we forgot to put the cobbler away. Okay, so basically it's useless. Meanwhile, Nathan can then go second with everything. Dietrich, she's having pregnancy cravings. I'm so happy. She wants to vomit again. Can I just say no?
Darn. Baba Scodita.
I'm gonna stop Miss Erin from going into the bathroom then. Possibly have her eat first. While Miss Dietrich vomits. I think that will probably be the most effective use of time. I don't want to see that. I don't know why I'm showing it to you. I'm covering it up on my own screen. Why am I showing it to an audience? Great question. Do we need to clean it now or no? Not really. Since she's already here, she can use the restroom, shower, and then she herself can go. She herself should make more breakfast. Right. And then Miss Erin will be able to come in, take care of her needs, and ideally be able to go fishing again. It might be nice to... I do want to keep her close to the lot, actually, because she's pregnant, even though I was thinking it would be nice to send her a little bit of ways. So, Miss Nikisha is getting a phone call. So, I'm gonna have us... Chloe's definitely still hungry. We're gonna answer this phone, and then we can do another, sit and feed. Repair. Okay, we can do some repairs on stuff to get more money. That sounds great. Let's again sit and feed Chloe since her hunger is still not full. Put her in the playpen, and then we can do, again, harvesting. And Mitchell, of course, is sleeping in. At least compared to the rest of the household, it's still before 7. I'd actually like to get him up to read the newspaper and then tend to garden. Right? He can sleep until 7:30, though. I'm okay with that. Graciela has a new book. Of course. Our town, of course, does not have any empty lots, as we are aware. Right? All the classic stuff that we know. Perfect. And it looks like the shower is going to take a little bit longer for Erin. So we're going to send Nathan to paint really quickly as we wait for her to finish. Mitchell is, of course, awake, and I've already told him what to do. I love that for me. I always love that for me. What the fuck? Okay, Miss Erin really scared me for a second because I was like, excuse me. Where's your baby? Where has all your baby information gone? Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it for a second and allow everyone to take their time and everything. Okay. Yeah, that's not scary to me. Is Erin still... Erin has improved her fishing to level 6. Miss Dietrich needs to answer her phone. I'm so scared that Erin lost her pregnancy. Is this another random spam call? I hate that The Sims decided to introduce that. Girl, oh, now it's an actual sim. Okay. Yeah, we can chat, Graciela. And then we're going to eat, and then we actually need to do our collecting. Okay. Erin was just having a little glitch. All her pregnancy things are still here. That's very good. I was just really scared that she had had a miscarriage, and I was going to be very devastated if that happened. Okay. Because she is very close to aging up. Right? Okay. I feel calmer now. And, of course, our garden is being beautifully taken care of, which we greatly appreciate. Dietrich, that's enough trying with Graciela because you have more collecting to do. And Nathan just completed a painting real damn fast. He still needs to do his shower. I forgot about that. Oh, he was finishing one from last night. Okay, that makes more sense. Actually sell your painting and then take a shower. That would be so much more efficient. And then he can go ahead and do some more painting once he's taken his shower. And of course, Nathan wants to paint some more expensive stuff, which we can definitely do. Mitchell has harvested enough perfect fruits and vegetables for the Botanical Boss Skill Challenge. Wonderful. And of course we have another newspaper. And D-Tree is all set up. So I'm going to quickly save since everything's going well so far. We're not having any errors. And then we are going to send her out to finish up her bug collecting. You know, we love our bugs. Did they repopulate? Did they all repopulate overnight? How the... I'm like, how are there already so many bugs again? Damn. Okay. For gems, it seems to take multiple days for it to respawn. But for bugs, it'd be real quick. Okay. Okay. I'll try to do a mix of the two and to be able to just spend like our whole day collecting and stuff. You know? So that's our gem over here. I don't see anything else, but there are, of course, insects to do. Right. So we'll try to hold that logic. I honestly don't think we will ever be able to catch all insects in one day. But I can try. We're starting much earlier than we did yesterday. Yesterday we started more at like 1 p.m. So maybe this starting earlier will help us. You know, we'll see. Because there just be a lot of bugs in town. Which is good for the grass life and everything. You know, I'm not complaining. It's just I thought collecting them would be easier, I guess. Right. Okay. Where's our bug list, Mr. Little Bug? Right. And we found a ruby to start off our collecting day with. That's great. There's our little bug. And we'll also have to check back in. Oh, we do need to check back in on our gardeners, of course. Ideally, once I find this bug. But our gardeners do appear to be looking good, which is great. So I'm going to have Mitchell. Are there any dead plants we need to get rid of? Yes, it looks like it. And we do need to plant those apples. I'm going to give that to Mitchell as Miss Nikisha does take care of her food needs and her, you know, the rest of her well-being, right? So I'll have those two work on it. And then we do want to chat with Mitchell. So it does seem like those two might want to have a conversation or the like, you know? And we'll have Mitchell plant our beautiful apples. And then I will check to see if there's anything else to worry about. The eggplant we can just move. The watermelon potato is good. Our limes are good. We don't have any more flowers, which is kind of nice. We can just use the flowers that we already have. So everything else is basically good, except if we wanted to like adjust some things in like build or buy mode. Which I don't really feel the need to do. I'm also like not necessarily worried about getting more flowers because we can ideally want to be moving away from that, right? So Mitchell, once he's done with all of his needs, he then needs to eat leftovers, use, and take a shower. I would love for the two of them to be able to interact today. I do need to focus on our collecting. So I am just going to send Akeisha over to take care of our fishing. Meanwhile, Mitchell can go ahead and work on making flower arrangements that we need to sell, you know? And he can dumpster dive in between, right? And let's sell all of the amazing fruits and veggies that we got to, you know, get that money. We always appreciate that. So, yeah. And then is Dietrich. Dietrich is not almost done. She has a while more to go. Okay. That always, like, reassures me. I'm always worried that, she's going to start picking. Worst case, she does, like, pick up her guitar rather than being able to just focus solely on collecting. Which, I mean, really isn't even that bad, right? So, since our garden is all taken care of, we've done a little bit of collecting. Just gonna quickly save. You know, I've had this game crash on me before, and I am nervous about it, you know? Imagine if it crashes during a live stream. I would lose my sanity. I'm gonna be real honest with you, okay? So Miss Ma'am here is going to do more collecting. Right. So I believe this is the second one. We have these light bugs that we need to catch. And then we have 2 here that we need to get. It would be nice if I actually paid enough attention so I could easily, like, in world zoom in and be able to tell if it's something, like, worthy to catch. But I haven't dedicated that much effort to this, unfortunately. Okay. So did we not get this one? Or there might be, Never Thinking Stars, there's probably multiple bugs and, like, the same thing, possibly. So that's a thing to check out for, you know? So, yeah. Because it looks like we haven't been collecting all of them since summer, like, together. Okay. That's okay, though. Okay, so now we're catching those there, but I would like to check Rocks and Gems. Rocks and Gems, we should get this one. So we'll have to circle back. If I delete those 2. She's going to this side. Then we delete that and we go get those 3 again. That will work for our collectibles then. Hi, little bug. Thank you. A spotted beetle is always a very good find in my opinion, so I'm very happy about that. Like $300 just on the ground, basically. Incredible. We love that for us, right? Like, I cannot think of anything better. I'm gonna quickly throw in Rocks and Gems to see if there's anything else here. I don't see so. So I'm actually gonna go this way for our bugs because we haven't gone this direction before yet. So that is my plan here. Right. Try to get some down this way to hopefully make more money and stuff. At least, like, we didn't prioritize this way as much as we did when we were collecting last time. Is it butterflies here? No, it is ladybugs. I just was struggling to find them on the ground. And then we can also go to Rocks and Gems. I don't see any here still. We still have some more this way. as we get to those rocks and gem, which we will just be able to like basically click stuff as we go through this way. Right? Come on, please let me click on you guys. Perfect. Then we have even more here to catch, which is just great. Oh, okay, our queue is full. So I'm going to quickly check on everyone else. So Miss Nikisha appears to be doing well with her fishing. Miss Erin is also doing quite well. Very happy about that. Nathan is, of course, working on his painting. He's doing well. And Mitchell is working on his flower arrangement, while Chloe is hanging out in the playpen. We could probably, once Mitchell's done, take Chloe out to socialize with her and also have her use the restroom. That could be very helpful. So we're gonna do that while oh, Mitchell does want to flirt with Nikisha. So he does want to kind of be romantic with her again. He is definitely a player. Right? I don't think he's gonna finish in the amount of time while Dietrich is still looking for her collectibles. So I am going to kind of wait on that. Okay, we should be collecting this. We should have already spotted that. Awesome. Then I see that we didn't catch one here, it looks like. It always sounds like crickets to me. So I would love to also catch that while we go find what else we've got here. Yeah, okay. I am gonna have her circle back for everything, you know? It's very important that we try to catch as much as we can, since our insects are apparently like the easiest to respawn in. Or relatively, they respawn very quickly compared to like our gems and stuff. You know? And I do find that quite fascinating. Okay, and we still need to get this one too. Awesome. Low bugs. Because again, the more bugs we get, the more things we can sell. So at this point, I'm thinking we honestly go this way. When it comes to everything, I know that there's a gem if we go that way, but I do like the idea of going this way for our stuff, because honestly, we haven't been to this part of town in like a minute, you know? Right? So I feel like this would be very nice and helpful. So that is my priority there when it comes to our collecting, right? It's also just trying to go to different parts of town to get like different things every single time, right? Because if we just go get like, because we did catch a lot of cockroaches last time. So I'm curious if there will be like less cockroaches possibly over here. It's not looking so hot, but you know, we're trying. Okay. So while we collect those lovely ones, we can zoom back in on Mitchell as he is going to interact with his daughter, which is great. We can of course sell our Summer's Morning to get money, which is also great. And as we hoist her out of the playpen, we do want to snuggle with her. Where is snuggle in this list? Oh, it's right there. I'm just blind. So we can, of course, take care of that. Along with, you know, tickling her, tossing her in air, basically just filling up her social need a decent amount, which will be very helpful before, you know, we put her down so she can take care of her bladder need. And while he does that, he can read the newspaper, you know. Okay. And everyone is looking quite well, which is great. I need to, of course, instruct Chloe to use the potty chair. She'll do it autonomously, like the longer, if her need lowers, but we do need to instruct her at this level. And then Mitchell can probably just put her back in the crib. Or back in the playpen, and that would work for me. Put Chloe in playpen. Then he can make some more flower arrangements, which would be great. And of course, Miss Dietrich is what, Miss Ma'am? She is pregnant, and she wants to have a girl. Okay, awesome. I'm incredibly happy. That's great. Of course, then we have the conversation of who got her pregnant, which hopefully maybe Nikisha will be smart enough to like figure out. I'd love that. So we do need to go to Mitchell really quick so we can, you know, tell him once he's done taking care of his reading the newspaper and his daughter to, you know, make money for us. And then we will go back to, of course, Miss Dietrich, who is, considering that she's pregnant, doing a lot of bending and snapping. You know, a lot of folding and stuff, which I hear is not great when you're pregnant, so I do kind of feel bad for her. Right? It's gonna be easier if I click the insect button, isn't it? Here we are. Okay. Okay. And she is singing to her pregnant child. Okay. Or her child. Her child should not be pregnant. She is the pregnant person. I hear bugs. So I know y'all exist. I just need to find where you are. And be able to click on you. There we go. Okay. Catch those bugs. Of course. And then there should, I believe, be a gem also nearby. Right here. Perfect. So that will take care of that. As we then continue to head down this way, you know? Which will be great. Actually, there's already that gem there. We should also probably get that too while we're in this area. You know, just get it all in one go. Meanwhile, then the insects will be here. The collecting is going very well. So I am very happy with everything that's going on. If these bugs will show up, please, I know that y'all exist. I just need you to show yourselves so I can collect you. Perfect. And then there normally is a gem in this area too, but it appears not to be since we're already getting this one. It does not look like we've gotten this one. Okay. Then we'll come back and get it. Well, more insects are, of course, in this area. I do see a gem that we should get. Or just rock, stone, gem. I just kind of say gem instead because I find that easier to say. But I understand that it is technically the least accurate. So we have that going on. Then we also have some bugs here to collect. And we could technically visit our old, we could technically visit our old friends and see how they're doing. Is that more important to me than getting money? Not really. So first I see that I have to go to Nathan. Because he is dumpster diving. Which, congrats. Please sell your painting. Please sell your painting. That would be great. And what is... Okay, Miss Chloe's just rocking out on the floor. Excuse me. I would love to have Nathan ideally put her in the playpen. His hygiene is, of course, now low, so I would love him to take a shower. And then he can, you know, paint a medium painting. And Mitchell is still doing quite a good job. He can then dumpster dive once he's done. I do like the dumpster dive. I believe it was A3's, not A3's, AE25's idea for that, which turns out to be very helpful because I'm able to just then see like, oh, my Sims are done with whatever like interaction I planned for them to do. So that is very helpful. Right? So I'm gonna go to collection helper real quick. And of course, we do have more to patch. So we're going to come in and fix that too. And get these guys. Why are y'all so picky about the Zoom Sims 3? With the collectibles, it's so frustrating. Gems. There are a decent amount of rocks and gems in this area. So I think I'm gonna go here first to get our bugs and stuff. Right? The wrong one. We want to click on the red bugs. And then we can get whatever metal that is. And then as we continue up this way, get these lovelies. Yeah, this is a very nice spot in town for like collectibles and everything, which is very nice. Right. And then I feel like there should be some also rocks and gems in this area. Perfect. It's so nice not having to use my faulty eyes that barely work for once to find our collectibles. Okay. And we do, of course, have more insects to collect this way. And this just helps us get money. Because we still do have to kind of like decide what we want Miss Dietrich to unlock with the Nothing is Free challenge. Right? That is something that is very important to like figure out. Because I feel like theater would be most in line for her characterization and stuff. Of what she probably like wants to unlock. Right? But it's also, you know, probably like the least needed thing. So that is hard to figure out what we should like prioritize in that sense. You know? And we are, I believe that there should be some gems in this area that I want to possibly check to see if we have. No, there actually aren't any gems where I expect them to be in here. Interesting. It is also getting a little bit later in the day, so we should probably be checking on people's needs since we do have, you know, 2 pregnant women, which is a thing that we do need to like manage, you know? And both of them will probably only be having like 1 child at a time based off of our household space rather than like twins, you know? So that is important to note. Come on, let us collect these light bugs. light bugs. Okay, perfect. We're able to collect those, and then it looks like we have tried to collect some rocks and gems and it just like hasn't worked, which is a little confusing to me because I remember like clicking on some stuff, but maybe I'm just like making it up. Who knows? So at this point, since it is getting around 5, we're not necessarily too late in the day yet, but it is still important to consider everyone's needs. I am going to send Miss Erin into our lot to eat some leftovers. I think that will be helpful. I'll see Mitchell has done his dumpster diving and of course gotten sick from it. And he can sell the rosy disposition. The flowers that he arranged should be very good. And he can also collect this little guy in the back. That'd actually be super helpful for us. Right? And then he can, of course, you know, get it smelted. Which is going to be very helpful for us. Then the rest of his needs are pretty good. So we could technically do more flower arrangements. If I, you know, really like had the patience for it. Technically, I think that we probably should because we want him to stay on lot for him to vomit, you know, when he has that need. Nikisha is doing pretty well other than her tiredness. So I'm thinking that maybe she's not in the yellow yet. So because of that, I am going to hold off for a little bit. Miss Dietrich, I am going to have her collect some gems on her way home. Right? So I can see her taking the time to grab some of these before she heads home because she is, you know, tired and also a little hungry. Not too hungry. I'm just, you know, confusing hunger and tiredness. So we'll have her get those 3 gems on her way home. Or actually, she can probably spot some more. Because getting gems is very helpful for our family money situation. You know, technically we have money right now, but the thing is that I do have mods to be able to make custom lots, custom rabbit holes. So I do want to like take the time to do that. Now, I'm thinking, I don't think that we can really collect all these gems by ourselves, right? So I'm thinking maybe we get Nikisha to help us while she still has some energy, right? Just the ones that are like within a decent range for her to get. Nothing too difficult, right? So that means we can also, you know, like sell those. Because although it is helpful to keep collecting to like mainly one sim, if she's not able to like reasonably do it in a night, I think it's fine to, you know, send out some help and stuff. Right? She's not gonna like get too many gems. Just a couple and then she can head home. Just the ones like in her proximity and stuff. I think that is a decent kind of like compromise so we still can get some more collectibles. Because the more collectibles we can get, the more money we get. So it is kind of worth it to try to collect as many as we can in one day. Right? So we are doing all of that. Now Nathan has improved his peninsula to level 8, which is great. Everyone's making great advancements. So Miss Erin has eaten. She is still she still has some energy that we can spend. So I'm actually gonna send her to go fishing over here to hopefully continue to like use her energy efficiently. Because I think, you know, we want to kind of keep her going until she needs to like fall asleep. Right? The more money we can get, the better for us. Mitchell is going to vomit very soon because of his dumpster diving. Meanwhile, Nathan, I honestly think we need to interject and get him to eat. And then he needs to use the restroom. And I would love for him to continue his painting. Mitchell has to reach the flower magic skill level 5, which is great. Oh my gosh, Dietrich found a pink diamond, which is worth a damn lot. I love that for us. And Dietrich is going to come home. She wants a girl, which we can try to have. A girl, I believe, is watermelon. It should be watermelon. So we can definitely have her try to eat that. We, of course, already sold all of our collectibles from this morning. But we can try to have her, like, eat that and focus on that. And I would like her to come home and, you know, make some food for everyone. I think that would be great before she, like, heads to bed. And, of course, we are going... Mitchell. Bad Mitchell. Continue your arrangement. And, of course, we are going to sell everything that we've earned today, because that money is always coming in clutch, right? And we don't want to sell any of our, like, gems and stuff, which is something that I'm going to have to pay attention to as I'm, like, going through to sell. Just, like, be careful and everything. But, yeah, insects is definitely a good use of our money, I will say. This silver spotted skipper butterfly is so beautiful. I'm very happy that we got it. Okay, so we got sushi. Girly Pop, you need to eat whether you want to admit it or not. So I'm going to have you eat and then you can go to sleep. Or actually, you can't go to sleep. We seem to collect everything from her inventory that we don't need. So we're going to go ahead and work on all of these. We have now a heart-shaped cut, which looks to get us even... It looks to be more expensive, which in my findings means that basically it is going to be worth more. Of course, our inventory is full. Miss Nikisha is doing her last collectible, and then she will be on her way home. So based off her needs, she also probably needs to eat, and then she too can go to bed. Once, of course, she like sells her inventory and everything. And Miss Erin has a foot lodged in the ribs. Not nice. But she still has a decent amount of energy that she can spend. So we do want her to do that. Okay, I'm going to put it on a little bit faster speed as we wait for everything to get done. We need to analyze a space rock, and then we need to get cut. Perfect. Ardette is a child now, which is great. Miss Dietrich is going to go to bed because she is tired. We haven't gotten that yet from Erin, which is frustrating. Hey, Mitchell, you finished your flowers? I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You now need to take care of your needs, Mitchell. Did you know that? Did you know that that would be helpful rather than going on the computer all the time? All right. Perfect. So those are items that we are selling. Then Nikisha is back on the home lot, so she can also... Oh, she actually cannot do as expensive cuts as Miss Dietrich can. So I'm going to give Miss Dietrich our, nicer items. Well, we can smelt the rest, because that is within... There's not different types of smelting, right? So that is going to be a good use of our money, because, the more expensive the cut we can get, the more money that we get back. Perfect. And so, I'm just gonna wake up Dietrich. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, girly pop. I do need you to, you know, sell these so we can get the money tomorrow. That is going to be very beneficial for us if you could just do that. And you can go back to sleep. Erin is still not sleep. Well, she's getting into yellow, so because she's getting into yellow, I'm going to let her sleep. And then Nikisha should also go to sleep. Nathan, he has all his different painting wishes. He's almost done his painting, so I do want to keep him awake to finish that. And then he will also go to bed. Right. Come on. And Mitchell, of course, is taking care of his needs. So we have Chloe that we need to feed. And then also, like, socialize and stuff. So we're going to have Mitchell take care of her for that, of course. And fortunately, Nathan did complete his painting. It's worth $350, basically. So we're going to sell that. And then he can also go to sleep. So we're going to sit and feed Chloe. And since everyone's almost taken care of, again, we're going to do a quick save just to keep everything locked, functioning. Very important for me. So I'm very happy with the progress that we've made with collecting and getting money. Now we really are just waiting for Erin and Dietrich to give birth. Erin is, of course, going to come first. She has 11 hours left. Meanwhile, Dietrich does not appear to have... Dietrich is currently up in the air, right? But Mitchell is taking care of Chloe. I think her bladder... I'd rather have her take care of her bladder now than tomorrow morning, because I just think that makes it easier for everyone. You know? And then, what can Mitchell do during that time that she is using the restroom? It's a good question, because he has his energy low. He wants to read a pregnancy. Oh yeah, he is the father of Dietrich's child. I forgot that for a second. Yeah, so Chloe is his child with Nikisha, but he also cheated on Nikisha. They're just romantic interests, not like boyfriend or girlfriend or anything. But there is, like, I think The Sims 3 does expect monogamy, unfortunately. So he kind of cheated with Dietrich. So that's not gonna be so great for him. Because I'm very excited. I'm not sure if The Sims is, like, programmed intelligently enough to basically show that for basically Miss Nikisha to be able to put together, like, hey, who's the baby daddy of this new baby? I'm not sure if The Sims is, like, programmed enough for that, but we'll see. Y'all, oh my god, that's a way to cuddle? That's adorable. Okay, well, y'all need to stop that and get on with it. For my sake, to put, you know, Mitchell in bed since he's currently sleeping in the latest. Yeah, I know that you're tired, sir. You have to take care of your child, though. You know, that is kind of a bigger priority. So, I told you to put her down. Yeah. So at this point, she can use the potty chair, like, by herself. And you can't go to bed, unfortunately, as much as you want to. You're just gonna walk around for a bit. While she does her business. Actually, you can dumpster dive while you wait. Right? That should actually give us a chance to, you know, get some money and stuff. That could be helpful. And hopefully it won't be the whole amount of time. So that means he won't actually, like, get sick. He will probably still need to take a shower, but, you know. Okay, Miss Chloe is done, so you can stop dumpster diving, and you can put her in crib. And then your hygiene is kind of nasty, so you should take a shower. And then you can go to sleep. Boom. Efficiency. No, I said put your child in crib. Did you not catch that? Mitchell, how did you not catch that first? Why did you just ignore your child? That seems very dumb. The good news is that she's not crying or anything, so that's okay. And I do want to apologize for the spam in chat, because I am kind of streaming inconsistently. We don't have a consistent schedule that I can like give a person to moderate to be able to help me out there. So that is my bad. I apologize. Mitchell, put your daughter in crib. Why are you so incompetent at this? I don't understand. Like, sometimes it gets complicated because lots are like 2 stories or whatever. It shouldn't be that difficult. But okay, Mitchell. Now he can go to sleep himself, but he is going to wake up to vomit because I did let him dumpster dive too long, and that is my fault. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, my Sims vomit more than I do. I don't vomit that much. It was a bad time when I got sick recently, and I did not enjoy it. The baby is coming! Can I save? I can save before the baby comes. Very important. Okay. I also want to say I got a notification that Goldfish Kraken is now following me, so thank you so much for following. I know how to do hearts properly. Thank you so much for following. Okay. So Miss Erin I assume will be getting up to, you know, give birth. I assume that Girl! Charlie's just like, I'm awake and the baby drops out of me. There will be no screaming, there will be nothing. The baby will just appear. Okay, so we have a baby boy. Erin's pregnancy went well and the baby made it through smoothly. The baby has been born with the artistic trait, and you will get to choose his second trait. What would you like to name him? Okay, do we have any suggestions in chat for a name that starts with I'm pulling up my sim stuff. A name that starts with D for our nothing is free. Do we have any D name suggestions for our child here, for Erin and Nathan's baby? Any D boy name suggestions? I'm gonna mark D in there. I know that there's a little bit of lag, so I'm gonna try to give it time, but I'm also going to do my own searching for D boy names. Right. Okay. D boy names. Okay. So I'm going, the parents' name is Erin and Nathan. So I'm thinking we can go with something rather classic. I kind of like Dawson. What does that mean? What does the name mean? Very important. It means son of David, which is not going to be very accurate here. You know, because accuracy, that's the most important thing, you know? It's the most important thing. It's not working for me. Okay. I'm going to name, unless we have any suggestions in chat, which I don't see, I think Darren and Nathan's boy I'm going to name them, God, there's so many options. I kind of like Desmond, which is interesting. I'm gonna go with Desmond. So Desmond is our baby boy. And we can choose their trait. We can go with clumsy, loves the outdoor. I'm thinking, again, randomize, something that actually matters and affects our gameplay. We can do brave, artistic and brave. And now, Miss Erin? What are you doing? Oh, he just... Girl, he went to go look at this baby and then stepped away. That's your child, Desmond. Farnsworth. You know, your last name. Damn, she's just like, okay, that's my child. He be on the ground. Got it. You know, would you like to pick him up and put him in a crib? That would be great. Like, snuggle, play with. Just snuggle and put in crib, you know? Like, that would be great. It's an unwanted pregnancy. You know, unwanted child. We also have that for Nathan here, unwanted child. But, you know, we need family lines. So I'm okay with that. So y'all can go back to sleep. After that, that would be great, but I'm very happy that Erin's pregnancy went well. Especially considering, you know, that she was basically about to become an elder, you know? So I'm very happy that everything kind of worked out. So I am going to do a quick never save here then. Just, you know, since the baby is born, want to keep that happening. And that means Dietrich and Mitchell's baby will have a F for their name. I believe A, B, C, D, E. It's an E. I know how the alphabet works. So that will be cool. Let's again put on fast speed. Mitchell just got up to vomit since he was dumpster diving. The huge. And he can go back to sleep again. So we have been going for almost 2 hours now. I don't think I want to start building this late into the stream, to be honest. I don't feel like that would be a good use of, like, anyone's time. However, I do think that we can probably play another day before we hang up. So, hang up. It's called end stream. Okay. But okay, girl. So, yeah. Miss Erin does seem to be doing a little bit better after giving birth and everything. So we'll have to try to have these two to have a ceremony since they want to, you know, they do want to get married, both of them, which is very nice. And everyone is awake. Again, I'm really into saving. I feel like I've saved a lot. It's just my instinct when people wake up to save. And I didn't even think that I just saved during the night. I'm so sorry. Okay, but almost a lot of people are awake at the same time. Damn. Okay. Baby is still asleep. So Nikisha is instead going to tend to the garden, right? Erin is awake. She is getting up from bed. She wants to take care of her hunger so she can get great pancakes and then probably take care of the rest of her needs. And then we have Desmond here that I would love her to also take care of, even though she doesn't want a child. Hunger and social is what she needs to take care of. So then she can, you know, give him his bottle, snuggle, rock, talk to. The last person that we have not planned out is Miss Dietrich, right? She also needs her food. So let's get that started. Or actually, she's going to alternate with, Erin. So we're going to have her use the restroom and everything. And then she's going to do great pancakes. Right? That should work out. Okay. Perfect. Then Mr. Nathan is awake. Damn. He's also going to have leftovers. Right? And then he can, the rest of his needs are looking pretty good. So then it would be greatly appreciated if he could actually paint. Dietrich has messed up the toilet, which I don't really appreciate. We're actually gonna stop Nikisha from gardening and have her go in quickly to hopefully fix that. but it will not be in time for Erin, so Erin is instead going to take care of her child first, much to her own dismay, I assume. Okay. We're, again, Miss Erin, Miss Nikisha, I'm sorry that Dietrich, shooed you out. I'm sorry I didn't keep track of that. But things are looking okay here, which is important. And then, since neither Erin nor Nathan want their child, I'm thinking that they might move out, like, without a child. You know? I don't know if I'm, like, sounding insane or something, but maybe. They just kind of, like, leave him at home. Leave him with, Dietrich. Like, I didn't really want him, so that could be interesting to do. Right? So that is something to consider. Okay. Then Miss Dietrich is basically taken care of, but her fun has been pretty low for a while. I would love you to clean up, ma'am. And then I'm thinking that Dietrich can again go to Vampire Fish Lake and you know, catch some vampire fish. Ideally. Because there should be vampire fish in this one. I don't know why no one else has been able to catch it. But we're going to do that to increase her fun. Okay, Desmond apparently did not want the bottle earlier, but now does want the bottle. So, someone please take care of him. Thank you, Nathan. Then you can continue your painting. Then Nikisha, once she's done with her needs, she can of course use the restroom, shower, and then she can have great pancakes. Nathan? What is hey guys. What's going on when you give bottle to Desmond? Because I just haven't been paying attention. I don't know why it hasn't like worked twice. You know, so like let me just pay attention to figure out why y'all aren't being able to feed him. Oh. So y'all pick him up and then immediately cancel the interaction? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, got you. Is it because y'all don't want a child? Okay, now you figured it out. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Erin her needs are looking well. I'm actually gonna send her a little bit away from the lot. Let's send her also to Vampire Lake. Vampire Fish Lake. She's going to swim here. Meanwhile, Dietrich is going to go to another, like, more advanced fishing spot. You know, spread them out, like, among the lake. Possibly. Let's make sure that she's at a Vampire one. Since, you know, she can actually, like, get that. So that will be good. So y'all will be going there. And also Nikisha should go to Vampire Lake too. Does Vampire Lake have anything here that's helpful? No. Hopefully this should be a good spot for her. Okay. Then Mitchell will be taking care of Chloe. So the woman will be taking care of fishing, taking care of everything like that. Meanwhile, hey Nathan. Can you paint? Thanks. I'd appreciate that. while the boys are going to take care of the children. So that will be good. Right. And Miss Dietrich does not seem to be having a good time due to her acne, but that's okay. She might be having... We're going to check that everything's working okay with her pregnancy, just because it seemed like the stuff had gone away. But the same thing happened to Aaron, and it wasn't detrimental. So hopefully it'll be okay. Desmond is doing pretty good. Chloe is almost going to be full on her energy, and then she needs, honestly, a diaper change and food. So we'll have Mitchell get started with that once she's awake. Right? Perfect. And I do want to see what's going on with Dietrich, of why her pregnancy isn't registering. Why is she in her regular outfit? She is pregnant. Just weird stuff's going on. That's fine. That's fine, as long as she's still pregnant. Because we want her to ideally have multiple children, honestly. And that does require her to have at least one, you know, to be able to continue the legacy, right? So, yeah. We're going to wait until Chloe wakes up. Then we'll wake Mitchell up to take care of her. It's honestly strange not having as many people in the lot as normal. It's also very strange just, you know, not actually like collecting and just having to be able to fish again for once. Which I know we've done in the past. Because I would get annoyed at collecting taking so long. So that's why I'm very grateful for collection helper. So, yeah. Akeisha has improved her gardening skill to level 9. Quite incredible. Okay. Perfect. Everything's looking good there. And Mitchell's, once he's done, he can place Chloe in the playpen probably. And then he also, I believe, has the fishing skill. He has a very high fishing skill. Along with gardening, and it does look like we have some dead plants to get rid of. So we do want to work on that while we, do everything. And also, Dietrich has the death blower that I'm going to transition to Mitchell. Akeisha has completed the botanical boss skill challenge. But I'm gonna have Mitchell get the death flower so he can complete his opportunity, ideally. Which will be great. The maid is, of course, here. Because at this point, you know, I don't think we need to cancel for any particular reason. I think it's fine. And then we need to see what plants do we need. So we need grapevine. We're going to transfer those to Mitchell so he can take care of that. We don't need purple eggplant. We do need potato. It looks like. Lime is looking good. Garlic is also good. Bell is good. Flame. And then we do need the life plant. So those will be the ones that we replant. Because everything else looks fine to me. Or at least I don't see that we have lost them. So yeah. And then we have more garlics here that are fine to get rid of. We don't need those. So then Mitchell can plant many grape, which we always love. And then we need to plant many potato. Plant many, of course, just meaning 2. And then we still need to get on that life fruit. We still need to move that around. So that will be fine. Okay, perfect. And then So, Nikisha didn't get her proper, like, shower, it looks like, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay ignoring that since we already queued up her whole going fishing and stuff. So she can just take a shower tonight. I don't think that she has anyone to impress for any reason, so it should be fine. You know? And then we'll sell I'm gonna sell everything before she moves out of the lot. I'm gonna sell everything except our, I know the word for it, watermelons. So we can have Dietrich eat watermelons. We're gonna transfer those to Dietrich to be able to eat so she can, does she still have her wish of having a girl? I didn't save it because I was worried that we wouldn't be able to do it really effectively. But I'm still gonna, like, try to cheat that for her, you know? Right? Since I do care about her. And Mitchell has improved his gardening skill to level 9, which is great. So he's gonna do all this stuff, and then he needs to get the mail to take care of everything, to sell all of our collectibles, which will be good. Yeah. And our women are just fishing. Nice. Okay. So our garden, again, looks all nice and good. So we can go ahead and, perfect. We can keep people working on their stuff, fortunately. Mitchell can do some more flower arrangements, right? And we can go through and sell everything that we just got. Oh, Mitchell's actually hungry for some reason. Oh, he can eat that. He needs food, he can eat. Perfect. So let's drag out. We didn't get too many, like, collectibles. But we still got a decent amount of money, which is nice. You know? And I'm interested to see how much this pink diamond is. Oh my god, it's over 6,000. Okay. Yeah. That's just normal and chill and fine. Yeah, you know? God, I wish I could just go outside and, like, collect that amount of money. That would be incredible. Right? Whew. Okay, perfect. So we have all of this going on. Nathan has finished a painting, which is great, so he's going to sell that rather than go dumpster diving. And then he needs to take care of his bathroom needs. We are going to quickly save since it's been probably less than a minute, but it's been a couple hours and we want to, you know, keep our gems locked in, keep that money in our family inventory. Very important. When is Desmond is soon to wake up, which is important to note. Mitchell, once he's done eating, he could honestly use the restroom too. And then he can deliver the death flower and then he can use the restroom at, like, the friend's house or whatever. Chloe is doing fine. Desmond will be awake soon. So Nathan will have to interact with this child that he does not want. And it will be okay. Right? To then change diaper. Excuse me. I'm very content with all our women fishing. Even though Nikisha is stinky, that is alright. Okay. And Nathan, once he's done taking care of Desmond's needs, he can go ahead. Honestly, he'll probably actually need to also be fed at that time. So we can also try to give bottle. And then we can go ahead and paint medium. Now let's follow Mitchell as he visits our previous housemates and friends. Our previous housemates and also friend's house, right? Because delivering that death flower should also get us some more money, which will be nice. No. And Angelica's fortunately already outside.
Nabagata whoops.
Okay.
Zibadu.
So like, hello. Here's your death flower. Perfect. Can we like chat with her? You know, like greet.
Mardunsa.
You know, compliment her home.
Darniyar.
Since we did used to like live with her.
Yadan.
All that stuff. Ask her about her age. Because we do want to make sure the children ideally have someone to take care of them. Right, since they do have two children in there. But that's okay. That's enough. We're gonna leave now. Right. Or honestly, Mitch I feel like doesn't necessarily need to go home. Since he also has a good fishing skill and his fun is relatively low. Maybe he also goes to our lovely vampire fish pond to fish, you know? And he can work on that for a while. Then we can focus on Nathan and how he is taking care of Desmond here. Right. Perfect. And then actually Nathan will be able to paint again. And Chloe is doing fine in the playpen, which is nice. So yeah. Everyone seems to be doing okay. And Nikisha actually caught a vampire fish. Very exciting for her. Very happy for her and her accomplishments. Then Dietrich is, again, this one is very useful. Dietrich is doing well with her wanted pregnancy. Oh, and it says, oh joy, Dietrich is overwhelmed as delight of new life growing within. They absolutely cannot wait for their child to be born. That is very good to hear, you know? So yeah, everyone is just fishing away. So that is very good news. I'm gonna wait for Dietrich to finish her pregnancy, probably before she goes collecting more, considering just how, I mean, it doesn't really like affect her movements and stuff, but since she only has a couple, she should give birth like today or tomorrow, you know? I don't want to worry too much about it. So yeah. But we're just gonna have everyone calmly fish. And the kids look pretty good, which is great. Nathan is taking care of them. Oh, we are getting a phone call on Dietrich's part. So we will have to answer. You know. Excuse me? Girl, answer your phone. Girl, don't you want to know who's calling you? Aren't you curious at the littlest amount? And it is Glenn Fitzpatrick. We can sure talk to him for a minute, you know? He is currently our best friend. Right? So this is pretty much everyone in our town right here. And we're friends with her bicycle. Okay, that tracks. So yeah. And then we can, of course, continue fishing once we're done chatting with him. So yeah. I am going to end that chatting sooner rather than later so we can actually get more money, right? We don't have any vacant houses, of course, we're aware. Apparently our stove wants to be upgraded and decided to tell us. Congrats, thank you for informing us about your wants and needs, stove. And then also, Nikisha has an opportunity to upgrade some stuff. So we should hopefully we should do that too. Since probably next episode, we will be moving out Nikisha and Chloe, you know? So yeah, it is getting relatively late. So we're going to send especially Dietrich home since she is pregnant. We can also... I'd also like to send Nikisha home. Erin home since she is hungry. And Mitchell's actually fine, so he's going to hang out here for a little bit. Right? I'm going to just go to the home lot for efficiency's sake. To be able to tell everyone what to do once they get here. So Dietrich is going to get home and she's going to have leftovers. And her hygiene would be great if she took another shower. And then she can just go to bed. Nathan completed this nice is that abstract or contemporary? I don't know my art apparently. He's going to sell that. And then I am going to do some quick meals for some people because I don't think that we have necessarily enough stuff. Right? Nikisha's gonna come home and shower. And I am going to go to our buy mode really quick to our family inventory. So we have this that we need to upgrade, but then we also, through dumpster diving, have found some things that we can just sell all items and hopefully get some money from. Erin, how are you doing? Can you get that leftover jellyfish roll? I would appreciate it. Well, Nikisha is then going to, once she is done with the shower, she is going to repair the radio, which would be great. You know? So... Wait, why are you tinkering? I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Please take a shower and then repair. My bad, I clicked the wrong button. Dietrich doesn't need to shower then because I had accidentally have lovely Nikisha do the wrong thing, so she's just going to go to bed then since her energy's low. And actually, I do want her to eat a watermelon before she goes to bed. We can also sell everything that she got. Tiny little watermelon. Right? And Desmond does need attention. So we'll have Erin do it since her needs are taken care of almost. So she will interact with her child, who also could probably use some food. And then he can like go to sleep and everything. Then Erin should also sleep. And Nathan is also kind of looking tired, so he can also sleep, which will work. And then Mitchell's needs are still looking fine, which is good. We're still trying to get him to catch a vampire fish, which might possibly be in the place that he was fishing. I didn't really check for him. We do need to clear out of Miss Erin's inventory. Her being an angler does give her the most amount of fish every day, which is very nice when we send her to a more bougie lake rather than just outside our house, right? Awesome. Girly Pop, why are you dumpster diving? Okay, so she did fix the radio. So we put in our family inventory. And then we can return the stereo. Girl, just do that in one day to make it easier for everyone. Even though it is late. And then Mitchell should honestly be on his way home to take care of Miss Chloe. So he can pick her up and take care of her. Right? So that will be managing our nice little home lot here, which will be great. Perfect. Okay. And we did get the money from that stereo, which is great. So we're gonna have Nikisha just come home again. And then she honestly could... She's gonna vomit. So I'm just gonna have her have like some canned soup. And then she'll probably be vomiting. Erin is just going to bed. She's going to be aging up into an elder tomorrow. So I would like her to get married to Nathan before that. So we will be working on that. Mitchell. I tell him to pick up the baby, and then I forget to, because I can't click anything else, so I can't just like preload the interactions. He's like, so actually I'm just gonna put her down in crib again. Like, is that what I think? Is that what you think I wanted you to do, Mitchell? Is that what you think was needed? Gonna play with her, chat with her, snuggle with her, and then to increase her social. And then we're going to put her down. We're going to put her down there. And then he is going to take care of his own food needs, right? While she uses the restroom. And Nikisha, once she's done eating, I know that she will have to vomit. So my thing is maybe try to keep her up for a little bit. Oh, and of course we have to sell her inventory too. We love the vampire fish being so expensive. But, hang out here, girl. Chloe, at this point, is going to use the potty chair. Nikisha, what can you do when clicking on yourself? Not much. Damn. Okay. I mean, if you go to bed, you will have to, you know, wake up and vomit. So, and then Chloe could be fed. And Mitchell also has his needs to take care of, so I might tag in Nikisha when she vomits. To help that be taken care of, you know? Right? So we're gonna put everything on fast speed since everyone's pretty much asleep. And Barbara has now aged up into a child too, which is very exciting. We love that. Oh, y'all are going for the toilet at the same time. That's not good. Okay. And then we need to sit and feed Chloe once you're done vomiting, of course. And then we will we do want to snuggle with Chloe, so we should also hopefully snuggle. And then we can put Chloe in crib. Perfect. So yeah, everyone should be mostly taken care of here. We just need them to do their parts. Right? Which works out. Desmond is unfortunately crying. We're gonna wake up one of his parents to be able, not check on Desmond, but, you know, change dirty diaper, talk to, snuggle, you know, whatever his needs are. It's really just potty, which is surprising. And then go back to sleep. Right. That should work wonderfully. And then we will have Nikisha take care of the broken shower. So of course it got broken. We have a maid coming. She doesn't need to clean it up herself. We have a maid to take care of that. So at that point she will go to bed. So okay. That is very good. So at this point, sorry, I'm trying to make sure my cameras are working. I think at this point I'm going to end it here. Just because, you know, as much as I would love to have Dietrich's pregnancy today, I do need to get to bed. I do have work tomorrow and everything. So yeah, I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing or following. A like, a comment or a chat does mean so much. So thank you for all of that. And I will see you soon. So thank you, and I hope you have a good day.